Hello, welcome to another exciting episode. As you saw in the last episode, we saw some very interesting scores, but we saw some interesting matches where we actually led into something good. Before we start this episode, I'd like to ask you guys if you do enjoy this episode as you're watching, or even like to comment or even suggest what the next league should be that we should be finding the most Pepega players in it. Check out, subscribe to the channel, leave a like and comment on the video. If there's a certain league you would like me to do after this one, or even there's a certain player you would like to see in some of these games, by all means do so. Anyway, we're going to go and hit into, we obviously saw the Swedish league, we saw who is going through, we saw the players being amazing, we saw the fact that Sebastian Larsson, Marcus Rosenberg, Henok Goitom, Keba Kasei and Kolbing Shiborsen ended up going to the next round. We are now going to be heading to Australia. We're going to hopefully see how we do. I'm hoping we'll see some good play. Anyway, let's get into this. As you can see, we have already seen the 23 players here. Starting with the first team, we have Sale playing, who is from Wellington Phoenix. Obviously, you know, we chose his name for this certain name. I mean, that's pretty obviously. Sale! In defense with Sale in goal, we have May be in there, which I thought would be quite interesting to have. His full name is Tomoki Amei. He's from the Western United. We have then obviously Jack Hendry playing for Melbourne City. Obviously he is a Celtic player. Obviously I recognise the name because of the fact that I think I have him also for the Scottish one, but in the Celtic kit. So that's why I picked him up, and I thought it would be kind of cool. Obviously we have the right back being Ziggy Gordon, who played for Central Coast Marine. He obviously, I picked him because he's Scottish, so you know how it is, on the left back, obviously left back we didn't know, there wasn't many big names or anything, so such, so I picked up is Zulu, who played for City FC. He was the fastest left back he is the fastest left back in the Australian League, or by rating wise on this game, so that's why I picked him. You obviously have on the left wing being Kamsoba from Melbourne's Victory. He's one of the fastest two in the league for being winger wise, I think. Is it winger? Yeah, he's one of the fastest two. Obviously we got in midfield, we got Kim Young Son from Central Coast Mariners. Actually, you know what? There was another player I was thinking to get. I was trying to get Mulholland, but Mulholland couldn't get because he was being very expensive. There was a lot of coins on him, and I would have actually got him in. We got Kilkenny being the other midfielder, plays for Perth Glory. Reason I picked him because he used to play for Leeds, and I do remember his name back in Football Manager. He used to play a lot for Leeds, and I remember his name cropping up a lot on it. So that's the reason why I picked him, because Buhagier, you might remember Buhagier from the first couple of series episodes when we were doing the first way we were doing it, and we kind of changed it, so we bring them back again. Obviously the ones in the first league are not, the first episodes are not going to come, are going to probably mostly come back. Maybe some of them will, some might not, because no space. Gary Hopper from Wellington Phoenix playing up front. Obviously I recognise his name because of the fact that he used to play for Celtic also, and when you're a Rangers fan you probably recognise certain players who play for Celtic, and that's why I kind of picked him in there. Obviously it wouldn't, I mean this is us just having a bit of fun. Obviously we're gonna, you know what, I think there's a lot of players here who used to play Celtic in the squad. In the other striking force we got Lefondra. So Lefondra, as far far as I remember, he used to play for Reading a lot, and then he moved over. He helped Reading to promotion. You probably remember him getting that one. I think it was 1 month, monthly award, that kind of thing, Player of the Month kind of thing. And that's the. But anyway, that's the first 11. We obviously have is the second team has been Italiano. Now Newcastle Jets picked him because just surname being Italiano. We have Pirias, right back. You picked him. He was from Western United. Well, basically the reason I picked him is his pace is 86, but out of all the right backs, he had the lowest rating. But I find it really surprising to see the fact that our lowest rating player had the 86 pace. He had the fastest pace in the team, in it, which is crazy. Gillespie, who played for Brisbane Roar, chose him because he was just an English player. That was basically kind of why. McGovern actually was picked because of the fact that he used to play for Hearts, and I remember his name because of the fact that I played with Manager. So when you're playing Scottish League a lot, you kind of remember some of these names. Another centre back was Tom Aldred. Tom Aldred used to play for Blackpool. But obviously I picked him because he's Scottish. When you get to see some Scottish player, you want to go for them for your roots. The only thing that was going to be disgrunting is the fact that he is 48 pace, but I'm surprised it's a rare card, rare silver card. In the midfield we're going to be having is Luke Bratton and McGlinchey. Luke Bratton got signed up from Man City, but he never played for Man City. It was like the weirdest thing, but he ended up going to play for City FC, and obviously City FC is owned by Man City, so and McGlinchey, obviously we picked him up because he used to play for Celtic again. As you can see, there's a lot of people who used to play for Celtic in the squad, like I said before. Leon Gabir from Adelaide United. Reason I picked him is his first name is Pacific, because I thought that was specifically good. I'm sorry for my joke, please. But he actually also got some good pace as well, so I thought it was quite worth it. Second player, left back or left mid or left wing, would be Joshua Sotirio, who used to play for Wellington Phoenix. Picked him up because of the fact that he probably has some very good pace as well. I think he was probably second, I think, or third. Majok, who plays for Central Coast Marine, is one of the fastest strikers, so that's why he got picked up. Also, another fastest striker was Wales, Lachlan Wales, who got picked up because he was the fastest player for him. Obviously, the fact we're trying to have some Australians in here. We can't have it all be foreign. We're trying to have some. Obviously, last but not least, Scott McDonald. If you do not know Scott McDonald used to play in the Scottish Premier League. Not only he used to play for Celtic, he used to play for Motherwell, Dundee United and Partick Thistle. That's why you would probably recognise his name. He used to play quite a lot, and then he ended up moving back to Australia and playing there for a couple of years. Obviously we need a manager now. I think with a team like this, we don't need someone great. So I think if we were going in to Derek McInnes, that's a little bit pace. But anyway, that is the team. We are about to go into some games now. It's not going to be the same. I'll probably be trying to make it a little bit different this one. Hopefully this will go quite well, but let's get into it. So, we go into our first game. We're going in with the first team, as you saw previously. We're up against a 185. This is going to be very terrible. I'm hoping that we'll do quite well. The only thing I know is the fact that he had his team name being Inazuma 11. And obviously, being an anime weak boy, you actually know what he is. You know that Inazuma 11. See Hopper having the ball pass, make a through ball to Pepega, take it back, pass it back to Hopper, and then Hopper pass to Lafondra, who then whips it in, make it a beautiful goal, and celebrates by making it 1-0 already 7 minutes in. We then see the opponents bring the back, try and make a shot, but it gets saved. But then they get that opportunity when they pass it over to Hazard. Hazard dribbling around, pass it over to Hernandez. Hernandez then takes a shot. We saw the defender going in for a slide tackle a bit too early, and was not able to stop it. It was a bit unfortunate, but it did end up being one-off. Hazard just doing some good skill. Don't know what I could say about that. It was just like, it's a bit unfortunate. We couldn't let it end there. It wasn't right. So after the 1-0, we then tried to push in further, and then we got a chance where Hooper then made a through ball. It was a nice, beautiful black heel to Lafondra, but it did not go in, sadly. But it was a bit of a shame. But it was a very good try. We then had another play where Kim Seong-yeon passing it around, making the plays, makes a flick, and then Hooper scoring a goal, making it 2-1. Kim Seong-yeon did really, really well to make that play, and then Hooper making sure not to lose the opportunity and celebrate. But when we see him pause, this is when things get very serious, as he then brings on Sterling and De Bruyne. After he's brought on those two players, they start making some brilliant plays. Sterling getting the ball there, trying to pass it in. Managed does so, and then a goal went in by Hazard. It then all ended more intensity. We then realized what's happening here. He's just going to overdo us. He's just going to do goals after goals after goals. And it was continuation of a pile drive from him. It was a bit unfortunate. I was expecting us to, have a very fair, easy game, fair game, where maybe he might not play some big players, but it was like that. I could just realize, it's division rival. What do you expect? Yeah, what do you expect? And this was a very abysmal, when you see an injured Sterling scoring a goal.
And you fail.
Sadly, after that horrific 8-2 loss, as you can see, this is the player rating. We can see the team didn't do too bad. So obviously the biggest thing you can see is Cam Soba not doing so well with the 6.2. Some of the others did quite well. Obviously, you got hats off to Sale, trying his best to try and hold off the squad. But as you saw through the game, he started off with 2 very weak players, and then swapped it three of the players to put in Lampard, Hazard, De Bruyne, and no, I think he had Lampard on, maybe, I don't know. Oh no, I think he had one of the others on, but he brought on Lampard, Sterling, and somebody else, I think, and pretty much annihilated us. I mean, that is expected. But I'm still happy and proud of the team. A little bit unfortunate we did not have McDonald on the side, but it's okay. That is no problem. We can deal with that. But we'll take that. I mean, it was an exciting match. I'm not gonna lie. It was an exciting match. The fact that it was close, the fact that he brought on those players is just, he had no faith in his team. I'm a little bit disappointed with his calling his team Inazuma 11. A little bit disappointed. But with those match facts, we could see the fact that we had probably better shots, because of the fact that we did not even have to put in any big players on. We didn't have to put any big players on. We had more possession than he did. He had to do more tackles to try and get the ball off us. We had more We had more passing. Well, actually, no, we did not have those, but I think he had more chance anyway. As after we saw that first loss, we decided to get into the next game. As we saw the team, there was only one person we see standing out there, and that was that Loney Nesta, though they did have a good goalkeeper. By the way, we thought we'll try and take this out and let's see how it goes. I was hoping we would do quite well. We kind of made some chances, but you know, it didn't happen. They obviously made quite a good chance, and it went out wide. We could see the heated moment. Then we had a nice through ball passed in, but it was intercepted. They started on their counter attack, and then this happened. We obviously decided to make it a counter attack by making a play with Kilkenny and Hooper, but it failed to go in. They decided to fight back with the through ball to Pepega. Pepega then decided to dribble around the goalkeeper. Keeper saved it. Then Simon took a shot. It just went out a little bit wide. It's a bit unfortunate, but it was a good play by us. You can safely say after that, after getting diddled by Depay and then him scoring a goal, after that it pretty much went downhill with them continuing to score afterwards and leading towards them getting this done to us to then be it was a very good free kick. Depay just had to now just show off there, and yeah, it ended up being 4-0 to the opposition, and I felt a little bit of salt in my mouth after seeing that. Sorry that I'm going to stop the episode here because it is going to be ending up as the longest episode, but I have now split into 2 parts. Hopefully we'll try and cut it down a little bit shorter in the future. Obviously it's just because there's been a lot of goals. By the way, I hope you enjoyed that episode, and I hope I see you in the next one. Remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment if you'd like to comment by all means. If you want to mention what the next league should be, by all means you can do so.